Subtitle: Today we enter a bank heist scene where 4 robbers have seized the bank, turning customers and staff into a horror cinema audience. At this point, the mood is probably like watching a horror movie. The police pass by, see the smoke, and instantly call for backup. Just then, the robber opens the door brandishing a gun, saying, "Hello." He claims to have dozens of hostages, making it clear to the police, "Enter at your own risk." After that, he locks the door with no mercy, leaving the police outside to celebrate the success of their perfect plan. Soon after, a battalion of SWAT officers surrounded the bank, looking like superheroes in police gear, ready for a little street combat. The chairman of Manhattan Bank was restless. Money meant little, but the 32nd branch was his prized possession. Negotiation expert Dan rushes to the scene, just waiting to have a little chit-chat with the robbers about their demand. The number of robbers and hostages was like a suspense in the detective show, leaving the police to seal off the scene and wait patiently. Conventional wisdom told them robbers always want to escape the bank. Negotiating is the key. Inside the bank, the robbers gather all the hostages in front of the vault, as if hosting a tug-of-war contest. The bank staff and customers stand separately, only to be asked to surrender their phones one by one. It felt like a high-tech search party. The last one, a guy named Peter, calmly states, "I didn't bring my phone today." The robbers flatly refuse. They had no time for his daydream. The robber boss gave him a chance, telling him not to lie. Peter insisted that his phone was really at home, looking pretty confident. Then the boss starts rummaging through other employees' phones for contacts, looking as clumsy as his programmer friends. Subtitles: Soon afterwards, he manages to locate Peter's number, and as the phone begins to ring, it seems as though Peter's heart has plummeted into an abyss. The boss yanked Peter inside, and the threat level instantly escalated. No one dared to move a muscle anymore. Then the boss redistributes the hostages, men on one side, women on the other. Everyone is asked to strip down, turning the scene into a hilarious group photo opportunity. An old lady can't bear the humiliation, complies reluctantly. The boss orders her dragged out for comedy. The rest are ordered to wear masks, transforming everyone inside into little robbers. It's a bit ridiculous. One elderly man had the heart condition, so the robbers, out of kindness, decided to let him go. It's a heartwarming decision. Naturally, they had plenty of hostages to spare. The police outside quickly apprehended the released old man. 4 robbers changed into matching outfits, busy adjusting at the vault door, ready for their star moment to come. Meanwhile, a robber named Arthur found Madeline, who was truly capable of anything, with no moral boundaries. For money, she could do anything. Arthur's need was simple. He needed to transfer his secret hidden in the bank. This secret is something the police and robbers cannot see, but luckily, Madeline is willing to pay millions for him to get. Of course, it would be best if all the robbers were shot, and the police found nothing, but Madeline's intentions were clear. Subtitles: She put forward her own conditions. If it doesn't work, then money can make our wishes come true. I must convince the mayor to take me to the site. I want to collect gratitude in all forms. Sounds like pure business. Sheriff William, after questioning the released hostage, learned that there were 4 robbers and about 50 hostages. It seemed a bit too easy yet awkward. Snipers surrounded the area. SWAT prepared for action, making robbers unable to dodge even a fly. To ensure the hostages' safety, the police decided to wait patiently. What a brilliant plan. The robbers inside were busy clearing the storage room, showing they weren't really interested in money. Perhaps they had other plans. Were they planning to dig a hole to escape? Dan outside discovered that the robber's car was stolen. All the bank surveillance was destroyed, leaving no news. Another hostage was released. The released hostage was carrying a metal box, causing the police to panic, especially seeing he was an Arab man. The metal box was quickly taken away to check for bombs as the big bearded man was cornered by the police. An awkward tension filled it. The big bearded man provided no useful information. Instead, the box contained the robbers' demands, a cold-hearted joke indeed. The robbers' demands were 2 buses for the hostages and a fully fueled airplane. Talk about high expectations. Dan's thoughts were simple, with no communication. Relying on a few words to negotiate demands was utterly unrealistic. Time was on their side, and the police opted for a slow game to see who could outlast whom. Soon, the robbers emerged voluntarily, delivering a note that clearly stated 50 hostages need. After delivering it, the robbers returned inside, while Dan and his team were preparing their wiretap. They planned to take advantage of the food delivery to listen in on the robbers' late-night gossip, which was quite excessive. The hostages inside were being held in batches, and some couldn't stand the confinement anymore, wanting to rebel. One said, "We'll die anyway, why not resist bravely?" Others, fearful, fell silent. Just as he was talking bravely, security came in and dragged him out by his feet. The young idealist was so no. Moments later, water bottles and pizzas were placed to the bank doorway, and Dan hoped to seize the chance to chat with the robbers. Surprisingly, the robbers said nothing, not giving Dan a chance. Meanwhile, everyone in the command vehicle awaited the unexpected surprise. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support is our motivation for creating more.